What's going on, guys? Welcome back to day 10 of our journey. This is our first full day in Atami, and right now we're walking to the Atami Sun Beach that's up ahead. And to my left right here is a boat port or a boat dock, and then out there is the Pacific Ocean. And this is where yesterday we were walking along that strip of hotels. And you can see a little bit of it. I think they're doing renovations. And I think right there is like a little platform where people can go out and take pictures with that statue thing. I have no idea what it is. Kind of looks like a water fountain, a little something like that. I'm pretty sure this place looks nicer when it's sunny, but right now, the 2 days that we came here, it's cloudy. So things are not as nice as it should be, but still cool. It's still a cool area to check out. So if you guys want to come to Atami, make sure the days you're coming here, it's nice and sunny, not nice and cloudy. Just to give you guys a full look at the beach, that's pretty much what it looks like. It's a pretty small beach in all things considered, but it's still a great area. You see a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people are out here kind of just enjoying the weather. Even though it's cloudy, it's really hot. Like, it's pretty hot. It's maybe around, I'd say, 80 degrees. It's pretty sun. It's not sunny, but it's hot. It's nice and warm. A lot of people are just chilling by the docks. And like I mentioned in the last vlog, this place is really just a one-day kind of thing where people come here, enjoy the beach, enjoy the hot baths that they offer in the city. And this is the main attraction. I wish I could show you guys this on a better day, but unfortunately this is what we're gonna have to deal with. And that's kind of the look of the area. So now we're back on the other street, and this is the same street that we walked last time to get to Atami Station. And that's pretty much all the beaches. I didn't see any beach activities. Like I didn't see people jet skiing. You know, I saw some boats, but I didn't see, you know, typical beach activities like parasailing or jet ski or even people swimming. I didn't see many of that. But it's still a really good area to check out. The scenery is awesome, and it's just a great area. And right now we're gonna walk to Atami Station, so I'll see y'all there. So these are the same stairs that we walked up last time. And let me tell you this, Atami, most of the attractions are up the hill besides that beach. So if you're coming here, make sure you're gonna be prepared to walk a lot of uphill. So we walked up back the mountain, and you'll notice that right there, if you watched the last video, that is the famous milk pudding or something like that Atami is known for. And last time we were here, it was around 4 o'clock, and the line only had what, like 3-4 people. And now, as you can see, the line is slowly getting bigger, and people are having to extend all the way down there. And this is the street that we checked out last time, but this time I think a lot more stores are gonna be open because we're coming earlier and not when things close at 4 or 5 here for some reason. So I'm gonna get more footage of that because last time a lot of stuff was closed. And then up there past this little wall right here, or this little underpass, is where Atami Station is. And in there are 2 dessert places that I'll show that I really recommend. One of them is a yogurt, and the other one's like some kind of red bean bun. I'll be sure to show you what it looks like. So we're walking down the same other alley that we were last time, and you'll notice that there's a lot more people this time. A lot more stuff is open. And these are the 2 dessert places I'm talking about. This one right here with this like seagull logo, they have really good yogurt. They have like aloe yogurt, tangerine yogurt, peach yogurt. I forgot to record last time, but it's super good. Yeah, we'll come back and get it later. I'll get some of that later. I'll show you guys. And it's another good one. They have like red bean buns with custard in them. Super good.
Yeah, I recommend this one. It's so good.
Yeah, so these 2 right in front of each other at Atami are really good. If you guys come here, you gotta check it out. Or if you like the original desserts, it's gelato right here. Is it for sale? Yeah, right there is Atami Station, and then on that other side of this street, there's another street. That's the main street that we were at last time, where a lot of stuff was closed, but this time it's hopefully gonna be open now that we came a little earlier. So I just found out that Atami Station is actually also a shopping center at the top. I'm not sure if you can see through the windows, but there's a couple shopping stuff in there, but I'm assuming just like every mall. There's not a lot, you can't really record in there, so unfortunately I won't be able to record in there, but in the Atami Station on the second floor is the shopping center, and we're probably gonna get some coffee at this Beck's Coffee, and then talk to you guys in a bit. So we just walked out the plaza, and it's actually 4 floors in there. The top 2 are all restaurants. The bottom 2 are like they sell sweets and some department stores. And now we're gonna continue walking down this way. We also just had lunch in there, and inside there was like a lot of sushi, pasta, and things like that. We got the pasta. The pasta is one of my favorite things about Japan. Their pasta is different from the pasta back in America. So if you guys come to Japan, even though it sounds a little weird, you gotta try the pasta. Best thing ever, I'm telling you. Yeah, so this is the same street that we were at last time. As you see, a lot of stuff is open this time. No shutters are closed. Which is really weird. This is the only place that I've been in Japan out of the 4, including this time, the 4 times I've been here, that this is the only town or only place I've seen close at 5 o'clock. Usually things close around 10, as you've seen in other places. But yeah. So one of the popular items in this place is, and a lot of other tourist places, is this honey infused with lemon. That's super good. So it's like a syrup that you can pour in water or like ice cream, and it tastes super good. And it's in those kind of stores back there with the ice cream symbol. And you can get like ice cream with this layered on top. It is super good, and you can put it pretty much on anything. Really recommend getting this. And then down here is what the street looks like when it's not closed early. There's a lot more people than last time. You want to get that pudding again, Mom? The milk pudding?
Not the pudding. The matcha bun. This is the matcha bun.
You don't want that milk pudding again? So you can see there's a lot of seafood kind of thing. Some good street food. Well, not really street food, more kind of like small restaurants. Got another seafood spot right here. Some skewers. Yeah, so it's a nice little shopping street. And it goes all the way to the end down there. So we're back at that 2 famous dessert store I'm talking about. I picked up the yogurt from the seagull place. This is my favorite dessert in that whole entire Atami area. Super good. They have an alloy flavor that I tried yesterday. That I did not record. I'm beating myself up for that. But this time I got an orange flavor. They have a couple more flavors over there. And then my parents are getting another one of those buns that I'll be sure to take a record of. Kind of what the inside looks like. And it's basically just like a really silky yogurt that tastes really good. I really recommend getting this. So this is the other side of Atami Station, but this is really not a whole lot going on. Right here, these 2 shopping streets that we just went down are pretty much the 2 big main attractions in Atami. Sorry, not 2. This is one of them. The other one's called Ginza, and it's over closer to the hotels. But that one's a little bit smaller. That one's just like maybe 2 blocks. And over there, it's just kind of a couple restaurants. We'll be heading up there later, so I'll show you pictures of that. But right now, we're probably just gonna walk around and see what's down here. I'll be sure to cut the camera back on if anything interesting happens, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff going on over here. So walking down the mountain, this is the second shopping street, or not really a street, but a popular area in Atami called the Atami Ginza. And if you compare this to my last video from yesterday, or the last time we was here, everything was closed, and now you can see everything pretty much open. And just keep in mind, everything here closed at 5. No, not here. It was more towards the hotel that Dad was talking about. So they got a TB Burger, cafe and bar. More restaurants. So it's a lot less populated, or a lot less stuff going on around here compared to the other shopping street by the station. But this is the second best thing you're gonna get in Atami in terms of coming to shopping and food. And still, as you can see, a lot of stuff is closed, or these three are closed. But that's kind of just the Atami area. A lot of stuff kind of works on their own schedule. There's no really like set thing here, but the general rule is everything closes at 5. What do they have? Oh, they got a lot of sashimi and nigiri. They got some fish, cooked fish, if you're into that.
Suy nghĩ rồi cái này. Cái này ok này.
And some stuff going on in the alley, and that's pretty much all Atami is. It's just a nice little chill town. Oh, they got some boba over there. Oh really? Oh yeah. Kind of it. So if you were thinking about coming to Atami, I'd say come here on your second visit. Oh, they got a lot of figures, but store's closed. Awesome. So scratch that. The only really popular area is by the station. That's it. And the beach, Not even 2 days. You can come here for a day trip, to be honest. There's no really point to stay here unless you really like the hotels and you want to stay in one. But it's kind of a day trip area, max 1 day.
No, it's with
And yeah, that's the end of the Atami Ginza. I want to show you guys more, but that's all that there really is, just this street. There's nothing much to show compared to the other one, but a lot more stuff is open compared to the last time it was here yesterday. We got a lot of food, and yeah, if I see anything interesting, I'll be sure to cut back on the camera and show y'all. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this day for Atami. Not a whole lot going in this town. Things close around 5 o'clock, but it is what it is. Atami is really just this cool little resort town where they got the nice small resort hotels, and there's only really 5 main things to do here. You got the beach, you got the shopping street by the station, then you got the other shopping street called Ginza, and then you got some seafood and some shrines and the hot springs. Those are the only really 5 things to do here because it's super small, not a whole lot to do, but it's still really cool town to check out if you want to get away from the busy Tokyo, Osaka life for a day. So I definitely recommend checking this area out. I know this video was kind of short. That's just kind of how Atami is. It's not a whole lot to show. I showed as much as I could. But yeah guys, that's gonna end it for day 10. Tomorrow we're gonna be moving to Osaka, so it's gonna be a moving video. And if you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Guys, welcome back to day 11, and today is gonna be more of a moving day. Right now we're at the Atami station, and right now this is where the bullet trains come in, and I think a bullet train's coming pretty soon. That's Atami. But yeah, so we're gonna be going to Osaka today. Osaka is actually one of my favorite places because it's basically a cheaper Tokyo, like without the expensive tourist prices. I mean, they got a bunch of good food over there. They got all the shops. They got everything. It's one of the places I recommend if you're going to Japan for the first time to go to Tokyo and Osaka. I don't know if you can tell if that was fast or not, but that's pretty fast. It looked way faster in real life. But yeah, so right now we're kind of just chilling. Our bullet train doesn't come until like 10:40, so we're gonna probably walk around the station for a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Osaka. Here comes another one. That never gets old. It's super cool watching them pass by, and you actually have to stay behind this yellow line because if you go over, there's like a huge gust of wind that comes by and it will knock you on your butt. So that experience never gets old. Before I board the train, before the train comes, I also forgot to mention that from Atami to Osaka, it's around 2 hours. So in total, if you were to come do the same trip that I did, so you would land in Tokyo, stay there for a couple days, and then from Tokyo to Atami, that's around like 40 minutes, something like that. And then, however, from Atami to Osaka, that's around 2 hours and 30 minutes, I believe, somewhere around that time. But it's around 2 hours and 30 minutes, it's around that time. So it's a lot farther, but it's definitely worth it. And I definitely recommend checking out Atami, but I wouldn't come here on your first visit because, I mean, the major popular cities got way more stuff to do. Atami's the kind of place you want to come, like maybe after you've been to Japan the first time and you don't really want to go to the city again, or you want to do something other than go to the city. So yeah, but yeah, so we're still just waiting for the train, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in Osaka. We just arrived at the Shin Osaka station. As you can see, it's a really big station. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of big stores. There's even a do tour that I haven't seen in a couple of days because Atami doesn't really have any of those. But yeah, Osaka is another big major city in Japan. I highly recommend coming here, and I'm super glad to be coming back here. They have one of my favorite places called Dotonbori, and it was around a 2 hour to 30-minute bullet train ride. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty smooth. Happy to be back in Osaka. Right now we're headed to the hotel, and I'll see y'all then. So we just arrived at our hotel right here, and this is it's a pretty big hotel. Right here is the name of it, Hotel Kihan Tembashi Ekiame, or I'm not sure how to say that last part, but down in the description I'll be sure to have the name of all the hotels we stayed out during this trip, so you guys gotta check that out. And this is a really great area because right in front is the subway station, so it's really convenient. You can go anywhere. That glass building right there is a mall, and there's a couple of shops down that way, so there's always good food around. And yeah, so overall it's a great area. While I'm waiting for my parents to finish up, I want to take this time and explain these real quick. So earlier in the vlogs, I've said that these cards only worked in Tokyo. Turns out I was wrong. They work in Ekiame and Osaka, so I'm pretty confident in saying that they work in the entirety of Japan. I also googled it, and they say that they work in the entirety of Japan. So it's a really great thing to get. I really recommend getting these because they make riding the metro system and buying stuff in certain shops super easy. So definitely recommend getting these. And I guess since my parents aren't out yet, Osaka and Tokyo are pretty much very similar. The only key difference is that Osaka pretty much has the same stuff, but it's very cheaper. Like the sushi, the food here, it's way cheaper than in Tokyo, and plus the portions and stuff like that is bigger. I'll be sure to get footage of that. Like the sushi is like half the price. You can get like double the amount of sushi, and they pretty much have all the same exact stuff. Osaka has all the do tours, the shopping malls, the pop marts, all that kind of stuff, the same as Tokyo. So if you want to come to an area just like Tokyo that is way cheaper, make sure y'all check out Osaka. And right now I think we're gonna get some lunch because we haven't eaten anything since like breakfast, and it's around like 2 o'clock or 1:30, something like that, around there. And we're kind of hungry, so we're gonna get some food to eat, and then I'll pick up the camera when we find out what we're gonna do. Now I'm kind of just exploring the city, looking for a place to eat. But I actually got it wrong. That glass building is not the mall. This gray building is the mall, where it says, hold on, let me get on the underside of this tree. The Kihan City Mall. I got it wrong. Not the glass building. This place is the mall, and down there is the subway station that you can go to. Not too sure what the plan is tonight, but I'm sure we're gonna find something because Osaka is just like Tokyo, and there's always stuff going around. And don't get confused, guys, that is not the name, that is not the hotel, that is a whole separate building. The hotel is down that way, right in front of those like windows right there, and with that black platform over there. That's the hotel. That blue building over there, even though it has the same name, is something completely different. And it's overall just a really good looking area. And I think we're gonna go inside the mall and look for something to eat. So we just got into our room. We just got the keys. Let's see what the room looks like. I got him. Okay. Looks solid. What's this room? Okay, you got a. There's a light. Oh, here it is. Got a nice little bathroom right here. Right here you have the toilet, the sinks out here. You can get a fridge down here, which is really cool. They give you a free water, which is cool. Yeah, it's not even those tiny bottles. It's like one of those nice bottles. And then you got the nice 3 big beds, and that's kind of the room. So we're kind of just gonna get settled in, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna head from there. So picking up our journey at the Ginza shopping street, which is a huge shopping street in Osaka. It's like 30 minutes away from our hotel, and that's the only downside I think about our hotel. Our hotel is kind of like 30 minutes away.
No, not 30. Like
Yeah,
20
to 30 minutes away from like all the major attractions, but the metro system makes it seem faster than it actually is. But that right there is a shopping street, and and I believe it takes you to Dotonbori.
I think so.
And there's one on this side too as well. I'm not too sure which way Dotonbori is, but something tells me that it's this way.
This side first?
Yeah, we start this side. And this is one of the more popular shopping streets in Osaka. I believe there's one more. I forgot the name of that one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's something similar to this, where it's something similar to the Shin-Shabashi street that we're at right now. But it's at a different location. But this shopping street is the better one because it's closer to Dotonbori, which is one of my favorite areas in the entire Japan.
See?
They even got a do tour in the middle of the thing. They got McDonald's down there. How long is this shopping street?
I don't know.
It's gotta be very long. Because I can barely see the end from over here. And so Osaka also has tons of these Gashupan dispensaries. And they have just as much as Tokyo, if not more, with how much they have.
Nothing.
Nothing, Mom? You can't find anything you like?
Yep.
Out of all the hundreds of dispensers, you can't find one. Not one you like. Oh, I can't get mad. I don't see one either. I'm disappointed they don't have like Marvel and stuff. They have a lot of like cute these animal figures, but not a lot of
No Marvel. I haven't seen one Marvel.
yeah, no Marvel. So, but if you're into like these cute action figures, then I mean, you can't really go wrong with coming to places like this in Japan. So I just showed you guys a little bit what the other side looks like. This is the other side. The other side has way more stuff. They already got a Uniqlo, Gap, and this place is to Dotonbori, which is like the main tourist attraction in Osaka. Oh, right there, Mom. Kamukura, see? Soup with noodles. It's a little what the city around kind of looks like. So if you go straight down this road, you'll hit Dotonbori. And which Dotonbori is that famous like bridge crossing where they got all the street food and a really cool site. And we're walking towards that right now. You can really see the change of pace from Atami, where Atami, you can pretty much just nobody, it's a ghost town. But here, you're almost walking shoulder to shoulder with somebody. Continuing down, they got a Tiffany & Co. And even got an entrance to a Parco mall, which is really cool. Now the rate?
They
got a North Face up there. They got a park almost. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's Google real quick. This right out here, if you keep walking down the Shinshabashi Street, is the Dotonbori.
Wow.
Where it looks like Shibuya all over again. Down those alleys are where you can get some more food. It's a huge H&M right here. Swap me. You see all the people trying to take pictures of this cool area. vibrant area. This is the main attraction of Osaka right here. Yeah, there's a Spider-Man right over there. Basically, if you cross the Shinsabashi street, you'll hit this area, and I believe that is another shopping street that you can go down. And I believe this place is really famous for the... It's really famous for the takoyaki ball. It's like an octopus ball, which Osaka is really famous for. Where? There's a couple claw machine games down there. There's gotta be food down there. Street food down there. I remember street food down there.
I know. You want street food or you want legit food? Like ramen?
Go down there and see. Oh, this is promoting the Osaka 2025 Expo that's happening in the area.
My friend,
yeah. And that's what Osaka's famous for, that like squid ball thing. We've tried it before, and in my opinion, it's very overrated. It's not really, doesn't really have much taste to it. Of course, it has that squid taste, but it's not worth that crazy line. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, so this whole area is full of street food that's mostly seafood. So if you're into seafood, street food, this is the area to come. Another famous item in the Osaka area is the Wagyu skewers. They got a lot of grilled Wagyu skewer that is super good. You can see a lot of these booths have it. That booth right over there, the booth I just showed. This is a cool looking samurai armor. Yeah, this place right here, you know, in the Dotonbori area has all the street food that you could want. It has all the seafood. It's got all the Wagyu. It is tons of people, so it's a little difficult to eat and kind of record. But yeah, you gotta check out this area. This is my favorite area in all of, one of my favorite areas in all of Japan. Just to give you guys a better view of the lake, there's even the restaurants along this, not lake, sorry, along this like river in the city, or creek, I'm not too sure what you call it, but we'll call this a river. Along this river, you got restaurants and all this kind of stuff that you can drink and eat their food at. And I think there's even a boat down there that you can ride. Yeah, so you can see right here, there's even boat rides that you can do that take you along through this entire Dotonbori area, which is really cool. So right here we got the Wagyu beef stick that I was talking about earlier. It looks pretty good. You get this for about 1,000 yen, which is like $7-8, right? 1,000?
About 7.
And then this one right here
Also
is the chicken, and it's a little more thick, but it's the chicken, so super excited to eat it. Mom, do you mind? Super good.
Is it good?
Yeah. If you guys come to Osaka, you gotta get this. Super good. It's just the right amount of tender and just the right amount of sauce. super good. You gotta try this. Now we got the chicken.
So, is it cooked?
I kind of like the chicken over the beef.
Really?
Yeah, chicken's a lot better.
Send me one piece. Let me see how you put out one more piece.
Honestly, both are really good. You gotta try both. So this right here is the booth. I'm not sure if this booth will be here by the time you guys are watching this video, but these kind of booths have chicken skewers, which is really good. Fortunately, I'm not that good at talking about food. I'm only good at eating it, like I mentioned before. But we're gonna walk around some more and see what we get into. So as we keep walking, back that way is the Dotonbori, the main area where the street food is. And we kept walking down, and you see that there's a whole nother street over here. And the Dotonbori is a really big nightlife area, as you can see. It's around almost 10 o'clock, and there's still a lot of people walking around. Yeah, so it's 9:30 right now, almost 10, and there's still tons of people walking around. A lot of shops are still open. Some shops are still closing. There's a Baskin Robbins over there. Some shops are closing, but there's still a lot of shops open at night. Haven't we stayed in a hotel in this area before? And there was an underpass, right? And out front was a garden. And then it was in the alley. Another mini Shibuya crossing right here. Right, Mom?
Mini Shibuya crossing.
This place just really keeps on going. It never really ends. What is Atta Girl? It's another shoe store. And what's cool is that back in the other street, they're actually building a Pop Mart. There's a Pop Mart there already in the Parco Mall, but then they're building a separate Pop Mart outside its own store, which is really, really cool. As you can see, some shops are closing right here. Some shops are closing, but a lot of stuff is still open. This is like towards the end of Dotonbori. Some good nightlife going on down there. Even a McDonald's too.
Closed?
No, McDonald's open.
Oh.
You want McDonald's? So I'm not too sure where we're at, but we ended up just kept walking down the street, and we found this like cool little lit up park area where there's a bunch of hotels right here. Like, I'm not too sure what that building is, but the architecture looks cool. There's another giant mall right here, and it's all near the Dotonbori area. And these, I think they're getting ready for Christmas. But I don't really know. But it's cool. This place is really cool. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end day 11 here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. As you can see, Osaka is very similar to Tokyo. There's a lot of good stuff going around, so I'm super excited for the next couple of days. And yeah, until the next one, I'll see you all tomorrow.